Alright guys, OJT Gamer here, back with kind of like a beginner's guide for anyone who is on the fence on playing card games in general or Legends of RuneTerra. Alright, so once you download the client, which is free 100%, just make sure you have a PC. I believe it works for Mac. I don't have Mac, I can't help you there. But the first thing you'll want to do is you'll want to go into challenges. Challenges is basically a place where the game sets you up for some success. It gives you a lot of the new words the new verbiage they have on the cards, old verbiage like your first battle, the best defense. We'll go over one. We'll go with the beginner's guide to Legends of RuneTerra. All right, this thing will load up. Should take no more longer than a few seconds because you're just going against an AI. Yeah, play now, of course. And it's going to explain to you how to beat somebody, right? So here's your hand. These are your cards. Click continue. This is Garen. He's a champion. So is Draven. I'm actually going to kill the music right now. And if anything, I'll have the audio from here. Alright, so it's going to ask me to play Garen, and I'll play Garen. I could have actually... Yeah, that's like the only way I could play Garen now that I think about it. This is how much damage a unit deals right here in battle, so 5. And this is how much the damage a unit can take before it's defeated, right? Champions level up in different ways. Garen will level up after he strikes twice. It says it right there. I've struck once. What? He actually levels up after striking twice, not once. Champions level up in different ways. Garen will level up after he strikes the enemy. This is strange that it would actually have one. You should have the way of actually leveling up. But when you play a unit, it goes here. Yes, it goes here. This is your line.
Who are you again?
Draven wants to, talk some shit because that's what he does. And then you went first. Summon Garen, your opponent passed, so you act again. Okay, so there you go. I went way too fast. So here's your health, here's his health, and then in order to beat him, you got to destroy the Nexus to win, or the health, basically. This is the face. Drag Garen into attack. I can either use the A, which is not letting me, it wants me to drag it. You can use the A key, and you can actually use the scroll, and it says commit to attack. I can hit the space bar, and it took the space bar there. He's gonna block. Draven is blocking your attack, which means it's an action again, but you don't have any cards yet, so tap OK to resolve the battle. Boom. We're about to resolve. Okay, so nothing happened. Whatever card he had in his hand didn't do anything for him. He strikes. He strikes, he levels up. He actually goes up 1-1. Every time a character levels up, they actually get 1-1. So you should always keep that in mind. It could help you when you think, oh, am I going to do lethal? Lethal meaning, am I going to kill the opponent? If you have exactly 9 damage on the board and they have 10, but your character levels up and he's at the very end, he or she's at the very end, you actually level up, giving you that extra push for that 9 or 10 that you need, and you can kill them. So it says Garen struck a foe in battle, so he leveled up, increasing his power and health. Give him 1-1. He would have been at 1 right now, but he got 1-1.
Another foe defeated.
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to lose. I never lose.
No, you don't. Unless you lose. When you have no actions left, you just pass. He passes. I pass. I have a character I can play. Your attack last round, so now it's the enemy's turn to attack. So he's gonna go ahead and play. He didn't regenerate. Normally, Garen regenerates. They didn't want to overwhelm you, so that's fine. This just feels funny. This feels funny to someone who knows what the cards are supposed to do and just watching them. Alright, so he didn't play an enemy. I have exactly 8. This is setting me up for the next turn I do exactly 8. So either A, which it won't let me do. Oh my god, it wants me to do them all at the same time. it's I can kind of like, you know, drag all one card and it drags them all, and then you can just grab them all at the same time and just launch all your guys if you want. And that's it. That's it. I mean, you do a couple more of these missions, and then you'll get a baseline for the things that are available to you. Like, I haven't played any of these. They're only going to give me 100, so I don't really care. But maybe there's something good. Maybe there's something good I can learn, because I don't know. I haven't done them. I didn't need to. You know, you keep up with the Legends of RuneTerra YouTube page or whatever when they come out with like the reveals and stuff, and a lot of the stuff is there. So this is nice too, though. Well, he's got no health. Huh. Landmarks are powerful cards that are often unique advantages. So if you can use the Howling Abyss to defeat your enemies, I guess I want to draw a landmark here because it wants me to do that. There's no landmark for me to destroy, and that gives me enough. Round start, create in hand a random level 2 champion. So this is a neat card because whenever it comes out, you immediately get a character that's already leveled up. You don't have to worry about how many times you have to kill an opponent, how many times you have to see the card do the thing, how many times the thing has to happen. It just comes out. It's ready to go. Here I hit. So there you go. I got a Nivea. And she's already leveled up. Now Nivea's passive, if you read, it says last breath, revive me transformed into egg Nivea, which is this guy right here. Egg Nivea, I'm probably gonna have to block here. I'm not, because I have enough to play this, and the computer probably wants me to play that anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass. He doesn't even attack. I'll play Lux. Here's another thing. Anivia will do 2 to all enemies and the enemy nexus, right? So we're going to attack here. These 2 are going to die. Whether they block or not, they're dead. And Anivia is actually going to do 2 damage because it says deal 2 damage to all enemies and the enemy nexus. That means 2 here. So I'm going to clear the board. This is clearing the board. The computer shouldn't have any steroids. They died before combat, and because they were proclaimed blockers, you don't go through unless you have Overwhelm. Overwhelm is anything mathematically over the number of your opponent's defense. Obviously 2, my 3 attack. My 3 attack will do 1 damage over their 2 defense because that's how Overwhelm works. Or Trample if you're a magic player. Or Throw if you're UFS. I don't know, whatever. I don't think anyone's ever played UFS. But here, I'm going to go ahead and spend my mana because I can. Make her stronger. If he doesn't do anything next turn, I'll just attack openly and win. Here in this situation, you'll find online some, well, it's not even my turn. You'll find online some goofy ass players that like to, like, right now go crazy putting everything out there, but I don't really need to because I win no matter what next turn. I win no matter what next turn, so I don't need to play the Hack Room just to see 1,000 cards do their cool effects or anything like that. I can just A move, and that should end it. This is gonna die. He's got double attack. And actually, double attack gives you like a quick attack. While attacking, it strikes both before and at the same time. So double attack actually means like first strike. First strike in this game means you attack first. Do you have that? Yeah. So quick attack. All right. So if you and I were going against each other and I have quick attack and you don't, if I have the same amount of or enough damage to kill you, I will kill you before you can hit me. It's fast. Double attack means that I can hit you with my initial 4 without you responding, and then I hit you again and at the same time, and you die, basically. Lux is waiting for a spell. I can actually show you guys that because she is 1 away, so I can actually use this just to see her final spark. I'm just showing you guys, any of you new players out there, what would happen. So you would get a final spark after she hits 6 mana spells, and it actually gives you a nice little parentheses saying, hey, you're this close to getting that spell. So if you can mathematically do it every time, 6 on 6 on 6, and not like 7 or 8 where it goes over, you get more value for your spells. If you play 1/5 right now and then the rest of your hand looks like 4s and 3s, it's going to be wonky. So what you kind of want to do is you want to balance it out mathematically. I think you understand what I'm saying. So if I use this 1 time, she'll get her spark. If I use these 2 in conjunction, she'll get her spark. But since the game's almost over anyway, it will be right here. I draw that and she generates a card. And I can't use it right now because it's a slow. This means slow right there. Yeah. So that means a slow spell can be cast outside of combat phase. Or excuse me. Yeah, slow spells can be cast outside of combat and other casting. The enemy can respond. What they really mean is slows can only be played pre-combat phase. You can't pre-combat phase, and you can't react. This card you can react. This is a burst spell. As long as you have mana, you can play this almost at any point. At any point, as long as something's happening. If I send an attack and you are to block, you put your blocker out, I can then respond by saying, boom, I'm going to give him the 4 defense. If I play an attack and then he plays a character and I hit OK, I can't then play that card because I have given up my initiative to play the game or to play the card. I don't know if that made any sense, but you saw what I just did right there. So I can't play anything. I can't play anything after that. So this is over. This is going to kill him. You can even press this little eyeball there. That little eyeball, excuse me, is very useful because it tells you, it gives you like a glimpse into the future. If your opponent does nothing, this is what's going to happen. Also, you would have a timer here if you're playing against a real person. We're playing against a computer. The computer does not care. It's like, go ahead, take your time, read as slow as you want, all that stuff. So playing against the AI also helps because it doesn't rush you. It doesn't, ask you to do too much. So here, he's going to do what I said. He's going to attack him first, going to kill him. But actually, he's not even going to attack him because Anivia's passive allows you to do 2 damage to whatever's out here on the back. This is called the... when you're in attack mode, this is called like the support line, or I don't know exactly what it's called. The back line. And this becomes your back line, basically. And whatever's up here is your front line. This is going to die. All of it's going to take 2 damage. And the face is going to take 2 damage. And then these guys are going to walk all over it. So let's see what happens. Atop the Howling Abyss. So there you go. That's... Whew. Excuse me, my throat is super dry right now. Trying to explain all this. There's a lot going on in here. This is definitely not for beginners.
The superior tactic is to never give up.
Then they talk a little crap at the end. I like that. Am I supposed to click on something? Oh, look at this. Okay, so now it keeps going. That's good. Alright, this time you're on the other side. Can you escape the arena and win next round? So I have to win next round. Next round, okay. What they're gonna do here is they're gonna attack. So this card makes their strongest guy attack my weakest guy. Oh, he's at 1. Okay, so I need to kill him. Okay, so here's what this is asking me to do. He's got exactly 1 HP, and the Poro has 1 HP. In order for me to have this Poro not die, I need to get rid of the arena. This is an arena or a landmark destroying card. It says kill an ally to kill a unit or destroy a landmark. This right here, if there's a sword out here, that means that the opponent can still attack. And if the opponent can attack, right now I'm screwed. But they didn't set it up that way. I don't have to do anything special. What I do here is I kill my 5-drop Dusk Rider, which who cares about his effect right now? His effect is Nightfall, which is, you know, that doesn't matter. You can figure out your Nightfall and all that stuff there. The point of it is you have to kill this guy, kill that. Next turn I attack for 1. They have no elusives, they can't block. I'll explain what elusives are in a second. See, that's gone. So now their strongest guy won't attack my littlest guy. In a bubble, in a perfect scenario, just like this one, they can't block him because he's got elusive. Elusive says can only be blocked by an elusive unit. An elusive unit looks very like this. It looks like kind of like shiny, like some aura is around it, and it looks specifically like this. It doesn't look like a golden bubble or a purple one because those are different effects. Always looks like this. So then I pass. We draw cards that don't matter, and I just openly attack for that 1, and that should end it. And there you go. Now we can move on to the next thing. I went so far into the first one that I didn't realize this kept going. Holy moly. Alright, some landmarks offer very unique abilities. See if you can use the Star Spring to win this round. Alright, so 3, 6, 9. Okay, I see this. They want me to win this round, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this. It wants me to win by healing, and if you guys have seen my decks, I like this. So, all right, this character is a celestial card that comes out of celestial invoking. You can't earn this card, or you can't have this card in your deck. You actually have to invoke it. So I'm not gonna get into invoking because that's also a new thing that came out of this set, this Targon set. Challenger, I can actually choose to challenge the character you don't want to block with. So if you have a character that you're like, oh, I really don't want to lose this character, especially with a guy that's 5/5 because I don't have anything, and I have Challenger, you can build certain decks that are all meant to be like, nah, you're coming to me, I'm going to force myself onto that card, whether you like it or not. And it's pretty rough. So let me see if A moves. Yeah, A moves. Yeah, A works here. If you hit A, it makes everybody go. So if I do this, he is going to heal for all of this damage that I'm about to do. You would think he'd heal for more. You would think he'd heal for 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. You think he'd heal for 15. Why does he not heal for more? Alright, I don't know if I can do this way. They want me to win this turn. If I use an avalanche, and I use another avalanche, it'll be 2, 4. Okay, so 4. Okay. So yeah, this works. I didn't realize this healed damaged allies, like all of them. I didn't realize this card was actually as good as it was. Oh my goodness. Because I always thought it was just fully heal like a damaged ally. This is good. I learned something new. Fully healed damaged allies, all of them. So if I use this, I win this turn because this is about 20 some damage. Alright, so I attack here. or excuse me, I play that. He just took a, whatever. This is just doing damage to the units, by the way. This is doing deal 2 to all units. It's giving me the option of that. Okay, so this should heal everything up. I went up to 20. And it says round and heal damage allies, and then there you go. So now he gets the heal. Yeah, that was weird. The game just stopped healing, which made no sense. It should have gone up to 15, but that's whatever. Or not, yeah, 15. It should have gone up 15. But now this is going to heal me for 5, which is going to put me over the 22. If this card, well, I love this card. Star Spring, heal damage allies 1. So every single one of them is going to get 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's going up to 5. And once I've seen you heal 22, which it will, because it's at the end of the round, from allies, damage from allies win the game. So this is our win. This is our win condition. It levels up, and and we win for that reason. There you go, GG. So there's a lot of stuff to unpack here. There's so much fun to actually have, and holy crap, I don't know how I'm gonna break this down, but I hope you guys enjoyed, learned something. I may do a couple more of these. Hopefully, if anybody's interested, just leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down low. Let me know what you want. I might do it for you. You know what I mean? Alright, gamer. OJT Gamer. I'm out. Peace.
And it's all I got.